Exposing Thinking Octoling, the dark truth you don't know about him. Hi, sorry if this video is different, but I'll do it just this once. If you've played Blue Archive or are part of the community or have probably even interacted with it, you will probably have heard of someone called Thinking Octoling. Well, this video is going to debunk and expose Thinking Octoling, and we're also going to review some of the arguments his friends used to defend him. Let's begin. I recommend that after watching the video, you read a document containing all the evidence in this case. If I show everything here on TikTok, they'll delete the video because it deals with very sensitive topics, so be warned, trigger warning. So let's start. First of all, let's start by mentioning the accusations of massive catfishing against the community. He apparently lied about his age and gender, changed his personality, and persuaded the members of the community for monetary gain. This whole sick game lasted around 2 years. The lies, the false promises, the psychological abuse suffered by the members of the community. He wasn't just some random person in the community. He was someone important who everyone loved. That's not the most serious accusation against him. There's more to it, and we'll get to that. First, let's hear the testimony of someone who used to be very close to Thinking Octoling. I know what you're thinking. You're probably questioning the veracity of this, or thinking he's just some random person with nothing to do with Thinking Octoling. But let me show you some evidence and explain who this person is. May used to be very close to Thinking Octoling, but he left Thinking Octoling because he did horrible things and he didn't want anything to do with him. Thinking Octoling lied about his age and gender. He consumed and continues to consume illegal content involving minors. He cheated many people for money or Discord Nitro, but the rat escaped. After 2 years, we thought Thinking Octoling had changed, that he would leave all those bad influences behind, but we were wrong. As always, Thinking Octoling had lied. He never sought therapy or psychological help. He never did anything to change. Now, before you say anything, let's debunk the arguments used by Thinking Octoling's friends to defend his actions. First, Thinking Octoling has changed. That happened 2 years ago, so it's invalid, and he stopped consuming illegal content involving minors. Now, we're going to show the evidence that refutes these arguments used by Thinking Octoling's friends. This person named May managed to contact an old friend of Thinking Octoling who had all the evidence about this, and Thinking Octoling is still involved in these illegal activities. This isn't from 2 years ago, this is very recent. Check the document about Thinking Octoling for more information and evidence. Also, I want to clarify something else. I'm not friends with this guy, nor do I know who he is. Because the one who gave us the evidence is a third party who convinced May to tell this guy to release the evidence.
But from what I've seen, this kid is the same boat as Thinking Octoling. I've seen things about him, and a third party told me about him, and I've noticed some inconsistencies. The fact that he cooperated with the evidence against Thinking Octoling doesn't make him innocent. For starters, why would you be in a group full of those people? And second, why were you friends with Thinking Octoling knowing these things about him to begin with? Let's go back to 2025. Back then, there was someone who tried to expose Thinking Octoling to this individual, but he defended him. This happened after Thinking Octoling was exposed, and this person kept defending him. Keep in mind, this was in 2025, after Thinking Octoling was exposed to the Taming.io community. So the simple fact that he sent the evidence to May doesn't make him innocent. The only reason this person exposed Thinking Octoling is because they had a fight, and that's all. The two are still in the same boat. But anyways.
And if you still think Thinking Octoling has changed, let me show you something. First, let's meet Yoyos. Yoyos is a part of the Blue Archive community and is very well known. If we go to his TikTok profile and look at his description, we'll see that he has a Discord server. You might be wondering, what's wrong with that? Well, if you manage to get into the server, oh my days, let me tell you, they post illegal content there and talk about it. And you might be wondering again, what does this have to do with Thinking Octoling? Well, look. As you can see, Thinking Octoling is still associated with these kind of people. I'd also like to mention someone that defends him to death. In fact, he's Thinking Octoling's #1 defender, and that's Voxy. If you're friends with him, stay away. He defends predatory behavior. He knows what Thinking Octoling does and literally refuses to let it go. He does nothing to help him. He's just part of his illegal little group. He is part of the problem. Anyway, go read our document about Thinking Octoling. It contains all the evidence necessary for a criminal investigation.